Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Megan, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sampler review series videos I've been doing for a little while now. I go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, then, folks, I'm going to talk about the stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. I'm reviewing something from Subway that isn't a sub sandwich. But we'll get into that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there and try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm going to yam around about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck, and whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing today, folks? What happens to be my Calva Louise shirt, which, if you haven't heard of Calva Louise, that's probably pretty reasonable. I hadn't even heard of them until a few days ago. They are a band out of the UK, a trio of excellent musicians. And, yeah, they were out playing in Chicago as part of a co-headlining gig. I'd never heard of them before, but, you know, I was there to see one of the opening bands, and, you know, it's just like, all right, you know, hey, man, I'm the type of person, I don't care what band I'm there to see, I'm going to stick it out for the whole thing. You know, I might as well, right? And, you know, I'm paying for it, I might as well enjoy myself. Plus, a lot of times I end up finding bands that I end up really liking. As was the case with Calva Louise. Like, I fucking loved their set. Absolutely thought it was fantastic. Excellent command of the audience. They had a presence to them. Excellent musicianship. I thought they were great. So much so, I obviously got some merch. I even got some pictures taken with them and everything. I also went over there, took some video of their performances. Those videos are on this channel as well, just in case maybe you want to check out their stuff. If nothing else, be more than happy to point you in the direction of their stuff, because I think they're really fucking good. But anyway, what am I trying for you today, folks? What are we doing here? Well, like I said, it's from Subway, but it's not a sub sandwich. Oh my god. What could it be? Boom, it's this! What is this? This is specifically their Homestyle chicken salad wrap. They have wraps now. I think they have 3 or 4 of them. I think 4. And these are fairly new, I guess. Chicken salad wrap consists of chicken salad made with rotisserie chicken and mayo, lettuce, tomato, spinach, cucumber, and onion. So, okay. I just got through reviewing their Mexicali sub, so go watch that video if you want just a sub sandwich review, you know. Alright. I mean, that doesn't look too bad. We'll grab this one. It looks a little sexier on this side, I think. Looks like, boom, like this. Okay. It is not really wrapped on the other end, so I need to be careful of that. Looks like, can we get a thing? Looks like that. Ha 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 ha. Maybe? Yeah, maybe on the other side. Give myself options. The lighting is terrible. Ha 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 ha. Something like that. I don't know. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's try out a wrap from Subway, because, yes. That's not bad. That's not bad at all, honestly. I mean, the thing that was going to make this or break this was definitely the chicken salad. While I wouldn't say it's anything like a particularly spectacular chicken salad, it's actually pretty decent. Like, I've had some bad chicken salads, especially from, like, deli-type settings and stuff like that. You know, again, sort of like Subway, you know, kind of stuff. But this one's actually pretty decent. Like, you can still taste the chicken in there. The mayo's not overpowering. It doesn't have, like, a funky taste to it. And it still manages to come through against all the veg. You know. And the veg itself tastes decent. Maybe a little heavy on the lettuce, personally, but especially because you got the lettuce and the spinach. different flavor profiles, but kind of similar texturally. But, in my mind you, I wouldn't say it's like it's a lot of lettuce or anything, but it's definitely the last thing that I end up tasting. I end up chewing on more of the lettuce than anything else. The onion is there. I'm not a huge onion guy, but, in the right circumstances, where it can just kind of accentuate the flavors a little bit, and that's what it's doing here. I like that. I like the addition of the cucumber. That's kind of the spinach and the cucumber are like the two outliers, it's like, okay, maybe, but I personally really like cucumber, and it's nice when I get that, it's got this nice kind of, a little bit of a refreshing hit when I go over there and get a nice piece of that. It always weirds me out that some people don't like cucumber, and don't get me wrong, it is what it is, but it's just one of those things where it's like, cucumber to me always has like such a nice, relatively neutral flavor. It's surprising that anybody would be like offended by it, but like one of my best friends, he can't. Like even if it's just like a cucumber has touched something, he's like, I will taste it and I won't like it. But no, yeah, honestly, this is pretty good. You get a decent ratio of the chicken salad to the veg on top of that. Like, it's probably about split 50-50, so you don't feel like you're getting ripped off. Yeah, it's not bad. Oh. I can get down with that. No, that said, two questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? I'm gonna go with sure and sure. Like, I'm not gonna give it a resounding endorsement, because fundamentally the problem with Subway, and I've mentioned it plenty of times when I reviewed Subway items, Subway is the McDonald's of the sub chain world. And I'll give them a lot of credit for, I really do think they've kind of tried to revamp their menu and, focus a little bit more on bringing the quality up a little bit. There's no denying that it's just, I don't know, just doesn't taste quite as good as like some of the other sub chains. Like if you got like Jersey Mike's or Penn Station, some of those, like, man, like they just wallop you with flavor and, really, really good, really nice standout subs. They come close to being almost like deli quality. Whereas Subway, I'll give them a lot of credit in that they've definitely improved a lot since I started reviewing their stuff. But they still, it's just when you're already coming from kind of a low base point. So for me personally, it's like, would I go out of my way to get this again? No. But if it were a thing where, maybe we're doing like a work thing or something like that, maybe someone's grabbing Subway for people, I don't know that this would be a go-to for me, but it'd be something that I could maybe tag in every now and again. As far as a wrap is concerned, I appreciate, like I said, the ratio on it was pretty good. It was relatively balanced. It might not have had a lot of oomph to it, but it was pretty tasty overall, and I like the freshness of it. So, yeah, I might get it every now and again kind of thing. If I'm recommending it to people, it's kind of the same thing. It's like, do I think this is like a standout item, something you need to go out of your way to get from Subway? No. But I'll give them credit as far as like them introducing new items and stuff. I know they have pizza now. At some point I should review that. Like, again, credit where credit's due. Like, if I'd gotten this like maybe 5 years ago, it would have been a shit show. This, for what it was, although again not anything super standout, was pretty good, and it was well prepared and put together properly. So it's one of those things. It's like, is it something that you need to get? Do you need this in your life? No. Could you get better wraps elsewhere? Yes. In fact, there's a place by me called Mediterranean, specialized in Middle East and Mediterranean food. I've reviewed a few things from there. I've reviewed a couple of their wraps. Ain't no two ways about it. Theirs would kick the shit out of this. But again, credit where it's due. Nothing I dislike about it. Just lacking that real oomph, that personality. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your folks. Go over there, have yourselves a truly rap-tastic rest of your life. Be the rap master that you always wanted to be in the 90s. Just saying. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do it all the time, I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me, I know it, I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. And when we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there whenever possible. Take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, do you have a place that makes a banging ass rap? Let me know in the comments. Like, I genuinely, even if it's not a place I can get to, I'd like to hear about this stuff. Because a lot of times, like, I'll keep notes and stuff on, places that are out of state that, I'm probably not ever going to get to realistically. But, you never know. Maybe at some point I'll be in the middle of, I don't know, Nevada or some shit. I don't know what the fuck's going to happen. And maybe I want to make sure I got at least a few good options when I go there. But yeah, and what's your take on wraps? Are you big on them? Do you prefer them to subs? Do you think these are a wise option to add to the Subway menu? Or do you think it should just stick to the fucking subs? I don't know. Anyway.